We're trying out food. That's the biggest thing. It's gonna have a recording, so.
Banter.
Talk. Next time, let's do hot sauce.
Oh, hell no. Yo, if you want to do a wing challenge, we can. We just need milk and bread.
Ice cream. I'll supply the wing challenge. If this is a cool one, I mean, it's fun regardless, but I'll do the wing challenge and I'll actually order a hot ones.
Look at this burger. Came apart.
Yeah, we got all the.
Yeah.
So do you want to have all the burgers laid out, or do you want to start? I think it'd be cool to have all the burgers laid out. I think if we send all the videos everybody has, like Chris would be able to organize them and post.
Do you need a sharper knife?
For the burgers, I think that should be good.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, that would be a really poor bun quality if you really need a steak knife for bread. So
you know that can go into if it's hard to cut through. Okay. All right, so we start left from right from left.
Let's start from left, but you should introduce the video.
Okay, hold up. Hello.
You've been planning this out for 2 weeks. You got an introduction. You got a nice little segue in.
Not really.
Is your Twitch or your YouTube, is it Nocturnal Saints, or is it Cassidy's on Decks?
So I changed all that. So the YouTube is still Nocturnal Saints. The Twitch is Cassie the Saint. And then also, I made that TikTok.
Okay, so what does everybody know you
So
about?
just the channel, just
Cassie the
introduce
Saint at
this.
this point.
Okay.
Yeah, Cassius and this is Nocturnal. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, hello, welcome to Illinois Fresh Start.
I can do it for you.
No, you gotta make it natural. Hello, welcome. We are. No, that's terrible.
Okay, you want me to work?
No, I got it.
All right. One more time.
All right. We're trying out food. That's the biggest thing. So yes, before you, we got, I almost said Whopper. That is a Whopper.
Yes.
Burger King, Dairy Queen, McDonald's.
The Arby's.
This is
Okay.
Wendy, Checkers.
Okay,
Checkers.
That's Wendy's.
Black people, we don't eat Arby's.
Yeah. Wendy's, Steak and Shake, Chili's.
And the Chili's burger.
Yeah, this messed up piece of mess.
And we are basically going to be filtering all these out on a tier scale.
Yes.
S tier through F.
S tier through D, and then at like F, I'm gonna probably throw like some name on it, but F is like that was the absolute
Like the
worst.
absolute shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Like
everything
the
is
absolute
on picture right now for it. So quality, taste, freshness, form. So if I open it and it just spills out and everything, then you know they already messed up.
Okay.
So they're already in the bad luck right there. Sorry, Chili.
So presentation, quality of ingredients, taste. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it.
Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. And we're gonna start from left to right on our side. So that's right to left on the other.
All right. So you gonna do the honors?
Yes.
And so these are just the signature burgers, like nothing extra on it, nothing, just the way they come when you order it.
Yes. Funny enough, yeah, I didn't take off no toppings or anything. So if it has onions, tomatoes, pickles, all that,
Oh yeah.
you can take them off, but you know, just let you know, it may have it on there.
I think it's actually better if they are the original ingredients because there's certain things
The only one that was an exception was Dairy Queen. The Hunger Buster is a Texas thing.
Oh, it is! Wow,
That's
that's
I didn't know
funny.
that.
So-
we in Butter BQ a lot. I
We
don't
don't.
know
I
that.
wouldn't even know that.
So we got an original cheeseburger, so it's the most basic burger that they got really. But there's the classics. You got the Dave Single. I forgot what Checkers calls like Big Jumbo or something like that. Whopper, Steak and Shakes burger. I forgot the name as well. Chili's has their secret chili burger sauce. I don't know what sauce they put on it. And
Fell off.
yeah, I did. I got it like that, I'm pretty sure. But yes, Whopper. So first,
Babe, can you zoom in? Can you zoom in some sesame seeds?
make sure it's good there.
Can we zoom into the sesame seeds?
Can I just do it from my phone?
Yeah,
Because
you
I'd
can-
have to like move the.
You can send them a clip. Yeah. Just zoom in to that it's that quality. We have to open it up. I gotta see what we got cooking in there, bro. Look at that lettuce, dog. Ooh, facing ceiling here.
What's it?
Oh, hey.
So is this? Are we starting with Burger King because of like the whole like everybody hates Burger King kind of thing?
I mean, if this is a burger tier list, and it's probably the best that we go with the one with the name burger, like the word burger in the name.
Yeah.
It's
You're
probably-
supposed to be the kings of it, right?
they're supposed to be like the masters of the burgers. Like this is their shit, right?
So
They're the kings.
Unfortunately, we got touches. So
Everybody wash their hands.
I did.
I keep hand sanitizer upstairs.
I don't know if Chris did.
I really didn't. I'm gonna wash my hands.
Tragic.
On that side, you're doing.
Yeah, I got you. So we're gonna be cutting this into thirds, not halves. So
Oh, I was gonna do like the triangle pie thing.
damn, dude, Charlie made the cutting look so much more easier. I think you're right, babe. I think we need to go ahead and
Yeah, like a steak, like a steak knife, so it's easier to cut. Yeah.
Oh, Lord,
Appetizer, baby.
let's go.
This one? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think a knife. Oh my god, you got the assassination burger, yo.
Oh no, the smaller one got 12%.
Jesus, that burger got tore up.
It sure did. I'm trying to make sure. So yours and Chris's might be a little bit disproportionate.
Bro, we got 8 burgers.
Jason, you gotta get the dysfunctional side of this burger.
Bro,
worse.
You gotta-
Alright.
That's so terrible cut.
I've been the Whataburger. I've had worse.
Alright,
Like you'll just peel off the right side.
I just made a bunch of enemies by saying that.
Such a bias. I think I got like the best cut
Oh man.
within all.
Let me get all my third. All that fell apart. All right, there we go.
Oh yeah. Also, I guess technically this makes this an unofficial mukbang, huh?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Wait.
let's not call it that.
Let's not. Yeah.
But let's not call it
Let's
that.
not.
I heard that avocado dude started losing some weight. I saw a couple of videos. Like everybody's like excited, like he's losing some weight now.
That's
When
Yeah.
I said that the other day, he was like, "No, he didn't."
Oh, he did it. I didn't know until like recently. I saw some videos. Like, everyone's cheering him on. He lost like 40
You know
pounds.
what? I'm glad for him. I'm happy for him.
Came a long way from Taki Ramens. All right.
I don't know.
So
I don't eat Taki, so. All right.
cheers.
So
can't really cheers mine, so I'm gonna air cheers you.
I probably should.
Thing exploded.
Well, I have the worst one. I just feel like anyway. There we go. Now I can lift it.
It's just juicy, for sure. It's not really dry too much.
No, I agree with that. There, it's not dry. The pickle. The only thing I would say, the lettuce is soggy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe the fact that it's so moist is coming from the fact that the lettuce and the tomatoes are like really, really soggy on this. I
But
mean, it's a burger, you know.
Yeah, I don't really have nothing.
It is what it is, you know. It's no false advertising.
Nothing to stand out, right?
Yeah.
you know, for the flame grill part of it, you know, you can't really taste a grill.
Right.
I taste preservatives and
So I was gonna say I can actually give you some context to this. I actually worked for Burger King for like 3 freaking months, like super tenured. Like I was employee of the month damn near. So like with Burger King, all of the patties are already like pre-lined. Like we put it through a system, like a little broiler, and we put all the patties into this machine, and they kind of slowly go down this broiler system, but they all come with the lines. There's no one's in the back. No one's in the back on a grill actually like putting them on a grill, like making those marks. And things.
They drew the lines on.
Yeah, it's a
before they froze
tattoo.
them,
Yeah, the line's a tattoo. Yeah.
y'all need napkins. Yeah, because we probably might need more napkins. But yeah, I got napkins from every place, so all of them.
You mean do a napkin tier list too?
Yes.
Whoever did this one this is like this is terrible.
All right, I don't know who
The
did that.
texture of this napkin is absolutely absurd.
This is a Dairy Queen
B
napkin.
tier.
That's a Dairy Queen.
Like no thickness at all.
But yeah.
What we got next?
Oh, we did. So what we didn't give it a rating. We gotta give it like.
Oh.
Where we put it? Where are we gonna put it?
Do we remember the categories that we listed out for
S
the rating?
A B C D F.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll just say F for now.
All right.
So for me, I think Burger King kind of gets a solid B for me. It's nothing to take home, but it's not terrible. The pickles were, I don't know if y'all got pickles, at least the pickles didn't taste like they were like squishy.
I think for me, like Burger King is kind of it's average, right? Like it's just what it is. Like it's not bad, it's not good. It depends on what time of day you go. It depends on who's working the back, you know. So for this particular burger, like I put it on the C. My personal preference. Like it's really not trying to separate itself from the competition. It's more so kind of like you get what you pay for type of situation. So I'm gonna definitely put that as a C.
Yeah, I think that feels very basic. I'm not gonna say it's like bad, so I think C is a good spot to put it at, especially at the beginning of the line. So like we got the option to like move it up and down the tiers if you want to as we take more bites. But nothing stands out about the initial burger from Burger King. Nothing really stands out from it. Yeah. And also mine was dismantled to high heaven and hell. So
well, the initial look of it, though. The initial look of it.
Oh yeah, that was still
the cuts. Yeah, that we ain't cutting that.
Was that a McDonald's meme that you showed us?
Yeah. Fist press marks inside that burger for sure.
That's what I'm looking for.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, let me put this one down for the next one. All right, so this one's the most basic one. It has sauce, pickles.
It's Dairy Queen, right?
Yeah, this is Dairy Queen.
Now, this is probably going to be my biggest surprise of the entire night in terms of burger quality because we're from Texas and automatically assuming I was expecting something. Because I used to work for Dairy Queen as well. I used to work like McDonald's, so I'm pretty much like a past employer of most of these burgers. But we're used to a different quality of burger back in Texas. They're called Belt Busters. To my surprise is we've never actually eaten at a Dairy Queen in Orlando, Florida before. This is not that. They don't do the same ingredients for every single Dairy Queen, so this is going to be interesting. This is definitely an unbiased opinion because I've never had this type of Dairy Queen burger.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
See if I can cut it. But no, yeah, when I went there, I was like, all right, hey, where's the Belt Buster? I'm like, oh, we don't have that here. I'm like, all right.
That name just sounds like some Texas shit, right? Like that sounds like a Texas burger, yo.
I mean,
it's like asking where the H should be at. They're like, who?
Because they said, what is it? The Jingo's DQ. This is the stop sign of Texas, or that's what I like about.
That's
Texas.
what I like about Texas.
That's what I like about Texas.
That's what, and I thought that Dairy Queen was like a Texas franchise, but they just so happen to be everywhere else, bro. This is nothing like the Belt Buster, yo.
No, the Belt Buster is much better.
And you get the double Belt Buster, bro. Man,
boy, they got the condiments spilling out.
Yeah, that ketchup mustard was thick.
this looks like a cartoon burger. Let me be honest with y'all.
Yes.
This looks like This looks like a cartoon. This looks like.
Let me see your cut.
This looks like look at the inside. Let it just zoom in on the inside. This looks like part-time hours. Is that guacamole inside of it?
Guacamole. That's a pickle, mate.
Look at the inside of that. Or it's relish. That's what it looks like. It has like
relish.
I ain't even gonna front
This does not look like human consumption worthy at all. Like this is
Bro, that thing's colored. That thing's colorful.
This is not.
I'll say it's a very nice cut though.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Cheers to you for the cut.
Cheers.
Cheers to burgers.
Yeah, cheers.
Nah, this ain't it.
Them condiments are oozing out, bro.
No.
This ain't it.
I'm tasting ketchup, mustard, and pickles.
Well, the mustard is heavy. It is a heavy. You know how I feel about mustard in my burgers. I'm like the biggest enemy with the mustard, but this is like a family. This is a family friends cookout that you go to type of burger. Yo. This is not really. And again, I'm really disappointed because this is not the Dairy Queen that I spent blood, sweat, and tears working for. This is not a good representation of Dairy Queen, but this is an F, man.
So I wouldn't do the we said the family friend cookout burger.
No,
but the cookout burgers can hit sometimes. You grill it the right way. I agree with the F because that wasn't dairy. But
that tasted like a $2 burger. That's what it felt like.
This is the homie cookout with the great value patties. You know he didn't go to the straight meat side and get that nice cut. He just got the box of bricks.
The one that's already pre-cooked.
Yeah.
The Burger King patties you were just talking about.
Yeah, this kind of tastes like it's been sitting under a lamp for 2 hours, and they just been keeping it warm. And it just hurts me to say that because like we grew up like where there was a Dairy Queen on like every corner. Like, and this is not. This is nowhere near like first and foremost the basic burger in Texas for Dairy Queen is like the size of the plate.
Yeah. Texas burgers are cool.
Nah.
Did y'all ever go to Dairy Queen for burgers, or did y'all usually go for like chicken tenders?
I never went.
Like Frosties and
I went for the ice cream.
Most
the
people go
ice
for the
creams
ice
and all
cream.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, if we do like a tier list for like the best ice cream places, Dairy Queen, they do pretty good on their ice cream. But as far as the burgers, I would go for the burgers. But
I'm still waiting for the one day I go to Dairy Queen. You know how they do the little upside down thing? I'm waiting for them just to drop it so I can be like, it's free, right? It's free. I would be that guy.
And they'd be so confident with it too.
Yeah, they're so confident. I'm just waiting that
yeah,
one
there
day.
wasn't a lot of love in this one.
Yeah, you didn't even finish it.
We good.
All
Shit,
right.
we got
But that's okay. So we're all on the same page so far. We all got a C for the Burger King right now. We all got what was that? Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
we all got Dairy Queen on F so far. So
Yeah, Dairy Queen.
we got a structure.
Now,
What's gonna take S?
this one right here, first of all, just for the audience, we just have to just marvel at just the very presentation of the outer box. This right here is a cultural staple, right? This is a fast food favorite, a classic. This right here, this is history.
This is why-
McDonald's Big Mac. Now, I would like to say Big Macs have definitely shrunken in size over the years.
You think so too?
Big Macs have not been the biggest that they possibly could be these days.
It's not really big.
They've definitely shorted us a little bit. They've shrunk the bread a little bit. Still giving us 2 patties, right? Let's open that up and see what
I
we
will
got.
always say, like, I remember too as a kid getting a Big Mac because my mom was always like, "Oh, that's adult food. You get chicken nuggets, right?" The one day I remember I was with one of my uncles. I'm still like 12 years old at the time. I want a Big Mac. I want a Big Mac. And the first time I had it was disgusting. And now I love them.
Big Mac is an American staple. Like if you're like out of seas and overseas and you come to the United States, like that's it. That's it right there. You come here, you get a gun, you get a Big Mac.
Bottle Jack Daniels.
That's all. Sound like you selling the burger, bro.
Football, guns, and Big Macs.
Big.
The American dream. All right, let's go.
Let's see this.
Okay.
Action looks decent.
Okay.
All right.
That's a
The
Krabby
bun
Patty
slid
right
off a
there.
little bit, but that's all right.
That's a Krabby Patty.
They look like they actually put cheese on that.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's all off of it, but it doesn't look that bad.
Bottom, yeah.
Can you lift the bun real quick so we can see what's happening on the inside?
Well,
Damn, okay. So they missed some
Like,
condiments on
slide
one
off a
side.
little, yeah.
okay,
Where's the
so
ketchup?
Make sure it's symmetrical.
it has a Big Mac sauce.
Oh,
It's Big Mac
That's
sauce?
right. That's
Yeah.
right. So yeah, Big Mac has the Big Mac sauce.
I forgot they do it
like-
upside down too.
I
So
ain't had a Big Mac in ages.
all the sauces and everything are underneath the initial bun.
Well, I don't see any fist marks in the burger, so that's good.
I mean, we could change that.
I think that only comes with the very quick McDouble that you grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little like 2 for 2.
Let me double comes with. Let me take this out
Yeah, I think
carefully.
I think with a lot of these cheeseburgers or with any of these burgers, I think the bun that's like. I feel like that's the most important part. Like if you have a solid bun, nice sesame seeds on the top, like it could be the most ass of actual taste, but just the presentation of it, like that looks like a pretty quality bun.
And also, the lettuce doesn't look like it died 4 days ago.
Oh my god, you're right.
All right, let's cut this thing. This thing's gonna be hard to cut because it's. Nope, actually, the bun's nice and fresh. So
You know, you told me. I don't know why I decided that the butter knife will work. That's just a lot of ingredients we're cutting through.
yeah, and especially with these burgers.
Yeah.
All right, I think you got the big piece there. Actually, this time.
Well, let's flip it over. I'll take the small piece this time.
All right. There you go.
Cool. Right. See, I always grab quarter pounder, so I don't even know what a Big Mac is rocking like.
I mean, looking on the inside from the middle cut,
Put it to the camera.
looking on the inside from the middle cut, it actually doesn't look too bad. It's mostly green, but
Well, everything looks proportioned. Like the ingredients look like they put the same amount of each individual ingredient.
Well, it looks
So,
like
that's
looks
a
like some
plus.
care went into it.
Yeah,
yeah.
a little bit.
Looks like somebody was really happy to make this.
I mean,
Yeah, they're having a good day.
Yeah.
They're having a good day for once. All right.
This I'm about to clock out burger. Someone was leaving their shift when they made this one. That's so good. Yeah.
All right, ready to dig in?
Let's go.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yo, my head fell apart. Already red flag. Red flag. Okay.
Do y'all feel like an overload of onions in here?
No,
His side of the burger might have had all the onions in.
you might have gotten all the onions.
So they're just scattered in my mouth.
Oh no, they're the lingering. I mean, I do know McDonald's does those like very tiny cuts of onions,
Yeah.
and because they're so tiny, these are like the only times I can really stand onions. Like if they're not potent enough to where I'm biting into like a huge chunk of onion and that's all I taste. It's so tiny that it just gives you that little hit.
So you guys know me, like I love onions. So honestly, the more the merrier. Honestly, that could have been a cheat code for them.
Oh yeah, I don't mind the onion. I just felt like they started like they sprinkled it on my side, and they just like dumped most of it and just like light on the other side. But
The bun, as opposed to the Dairy Queen bun, was a lot stronger. Like, it was more thick. It was pretty good. I think the actual ingredients inside the burger were a little bit more consistent, like the proportions of each individual ingredient. It wasn't like a whole bunch of mustard, or like a whole bunch of lettuce. Like everything was there flat, and honestly, it's what I expected of McDonald's. Like, of a Big Mac at least. Like, I can't really speak to their cheeseburgers, their little dollar double cheeseburgers, but
I mean, I never tasted fisted burger, so I don't know. I haven't had those in a minute.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna set my rating for a B.
I would say something I noticed too with a lot of fast food burgers, a lot of the beef patties don't have like heavy seasoning, or like I don't feel like they're seasoned like very well. That one, what kept it together, the sauce.
Yeah, no, the sauce automatically hits. This is like its strongest point.
Yep, the sauce was good. I'll give it that. Other than that, I'll say B. It's not bad. I've always liked it, and it's not the greatest burger. Cheap.
Yeah, I think it's a B. I think, as opposed to Burger King, like this is, if I'm just out and about, just chilling, like this is, I get what I paid for. Like in a positive way, I think McDonald's is, I'd be a little sad if I had to give anything less than that. It's McDonald's. Come on now.
I think you get more bang for your buck with the Big Mac than the Whopper. And so if you definitely had to choose them in between the two. And not only just saying that because of the fact that we just ranked them here at this table. But yes, you're right. That sauce does hit. And yeah, for once, the McDonald's burger was formed correctly.
Yeah.
With care and honesty.
I think with Burger King, like
They
they
never
give you
do the
those
video.
tattoo lines to make it appear to be something more than what it actually is. Like they advertise it to be this grilled beef burger, but in all actuality, McDonald's is the more put together for sure.
Well, have you seen the behind the scenes of those burger commercials? Have you seen how they made them?
Every time I see a behind the scenes of any fast food restaurant, I want to stop eating fast food.
Yeah, well, like specifically with those, they'll have the burger on a pedestal, and they're like carefully like placing in a little drip of ketchup here, melt the cheese a little here, there, and so it looks glorious with that. And you get the lights on it and everything.
I also hear too, like sometimes like keep it steady. They'll like slide pieces of cardboard in between like some of the buns and everything. So then, like say you have your bun, you would put down the cardboard so it's flat and it keeps it even and steady. Because if you've always gotten a burger where it's either lopsided or it's
Which one of these restaurants is putting that much care into giving us a
it's
burger?
the commercials.
No, it's always the commercial.
That was that was the behind the scenes of I don't remember which burger, but it was McDonald's.
I think
that was a specific video that I saw of that.
Nah, that's just for the TV. They're not doing
Oh
that.
yeah, you know they're not doing that.
For us, no, they're not doing that. That's just for the commercial, for
The
sure.
TV, but yeah.
What we got next?
Checkers.
Yeah,
So
this is what I'm betting on, right?
these two love Checkers. I've had it once, and I was like, it's not bad, but I didn't really get a chance to fully explore it.
Bro,
And
just look at the top of the bun. You could just see the butter in the line, man. Come on.
that's a nice buttery bun.
That's a buttery bun. That's
Like,
pause if
what the-
necessary. Pause if needed. Now, the inside's like a little saucy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, it's kind of threw it together this time around.
This one looks like it looks a little saucy.
See, that looks like it was punched.
They just kind of mixed it up this time.
Yeah, man. It'd always be that one.
Someone could have just clocked in. Right, so I'm not gonna put the insides as my ranking. I'm not gonna on presentation on the outer side. This looks like what I'm getting.
Oh, on the outside, no, this looks great. Most burgers, once you lift it up, it's always shredded lettuce, and shredded lettuce usually just gets scattered anyway. No one puts like whole slice of lettuce down.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I used to have like a nice little 3 lines of ketchup, a little clove of lettuce, and I used to make it look like the Krabby Patty formula. But
Bro was making art when he was clocking.
sometimes when you're like super busy on the clock, like you kind of just gotta put it together. Yeah.
But that's how I felt with Starbucks. Like, there's there's a way you can make a nice latte where it's so perfect and you can see it still like swirling and the milk and everything mixing. And then
sometimes it's like 9 o'clock in the
Dump the
morning, and
ingredients
it's
on.
like everybody and their mom needs a cup of coffee before they go to work. You kind of just gotta like get everything out as quick as possible.
Yep, that was Starbucks. And I was especially the Frappuccinos. Plastic.
I'm pretty confident on this one. I am. Like I'm looking forward to this
I
chapter.
didn't grab y'all pieces. I think that was more even cut.
You getting better at this.
Oh.
It's the sister company of Checkers again. It's Checkers and it's Rallies.
Rallies.
So like in Texas, I think they have a Checkers in Houston or somewhere in Texas, but you're not gonna find Checkers all over the place. But you'll find their sister Rallies in certain places that Checkers isn't. So
I will say this though, the meat proportion in this is much thicker than the ones.
show them yours. That's
like
Yeah, the middle
That's a pretty
is
good patty.
a good one to show.
show.
yeah, because before it was like thin. You can like paper thin patties, and I always hated that about burger places.
I got the weekend of the burger.
You got the most tomatoes. See when you're in.
Yeah.
Got it ready?
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, he just went for it. I thought we were cheersing.
I did. I just surprised.
All right, bet.
Immediate difference.
You have the cheese on here. Fire.
Bro.
Fire.
I wasn't even trying to avoid tomato stuff. it just slid out. Yeah.
Yeah, the cheese on this one tastes like Kraft. No,
What?
No, I like Kraft cheese.
Oh, this is crap, man.
No, Kraft.
Cheese on here, I can taste the cheese. Like it cuts through for sure.
The mixture of everything just works so much better with Checkers than the rest of those
It
burgers.
actually tastes really good.
Like the mixture is sublime.
Yeah, you can't tell me nothing about Checkers, yo.
Also, at least it tastes seasoned too.
A little messy on my end, but it's good.
Checkers is that place, like, sometimes it gets sketchy at night when you go. So, like, probably go through the drive-thru for sure. But when you get your food, man, Checkers for the one. This is my eight. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat. I'm gonna take too much time on this. Is my eight here.
That might be the top one because the cheese was really good on that one. The burger, nice and thick.
Yeah, no, the bun is amazing. Like,
Buttery bun.
super buttery.
On the looks, on the inside, yeah, it was a little bit sketchy, but no, other than that, it tastes really good, actually.
Yeah, we were going off just looks. It'd be like a D for me. But
Yeah.
no, that's definitely.
If you were just looking at the insides of the burger before you actually ate it, it'd be a little questionable. Yeah, you know, again, we got these at like 4 Eastern time, so like mid shift, people probably just getting off, ready for the night people to come in.
So I didn't get there till like 5 for most of these. That's
I'm just taking into account, like, you know, it was raining, you know, outside, so, you know, I'm just taking everything into account. But Checkers, A for me.
Not much of a complaint. Because I want to give something an S at least for now. I'm gonna give that one the S.
Are you allowed to? So within this tiering, are you allowed to change your grades?
Moving around as you eat it. Yeah.
Damn, that's a bold stance. S on Checkers.
So far, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that Chili's burger, so I'm leaving that at A. I need some room.
You can change it. Like once,
change it? Okay.
Yeah. So once you like say, oh yeah, no, that one was the S one. Like so far, out of all of them, that one was the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna go a B for me.
B.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, which I believe is above everything else that I already have so far, because that is the best tasting one so far in this line.
Now, if we're able to get our hands on a Beast Burger, clearly S rank. It's Mr. Beast, clearly without a doubt. S rank.
Just because of the name, you gotta S it.
It's Jimmy.
It's Jimmy.
It's just Jimmy. Well, unfortunately, we weren't able to get a hold of the Beast Burger due to some technical issues. But it's Jimmy.
Perfect.
He would have given me $50 just for taking it.
Probably. Now, this one I'm a little biased towards because I used to love Wendy's phenomenally. They got expensive, so I stopped. But in terms of looks,
It's a good burger, bro.
this is not bad. Hey, see,
Okay. That's quality. Show the viewers real quick.
Just make sure.
Well,
it's,
Wendy's cares.
That looks like a portion burger right there.
I mean, it slid off the slide a little bit, but that could have been a little bit of error.
That's a Krabby
Make sure-
Patty
make
with
sure
the
everybody
special
gets one
sauce, yo.
Nice, like, and
Plankton would die for.
it's fresh. It has some sturdiness to it.
Yeah, that's the thing I'll probably say with Wendy's. Not even really talking about just their burgers, but just their ingredients in general. Like, I think that they're one of the fast food chains that they're not fine dining, but in terms of like their ingredients, they seem to be the most fresh, right? Like with their fries and with a lot of things that they have. Usually, like Wendy's, you can kind of like count on it to be a little bit more fresher than other ingredients for other fast food restaurants, and that's probably why they're a little bit more expensive these days, Chris.
That can sound right because they're when they switched their fries to the what's they called, the sea salt ones that they do
Yeah.
now. Oh well, I made mine small that time. You got more of a holding on this one now,
Those sea salt fries do hit.
and like
I ain't gonna lie.
you can tell that they're not like very oily fries. Yes, they're different, but I think they taste better.
Those fries come out hot as hell too. They come out fresh.
And just off of presentation alone, like I think even though the taste sometimes differs from the presentation, right now we got a pretty good put together burger. Now the taste is going to be the biggest one here, but it seems pretty put together.
Yep, and everybody, go ahead and take your slices.
But
Jeez.
this is the best looking so far, man.
Yep.
Well, let's see how it tastes.
Yep, I'm ready to dive into this one. He already went. All right, we just going in. Yeah, that lettuce is fresh.
Got that thing in face on. Yeah, in post, like zoom into my face. Like, showing that just had some look aside. Yo,
When you hear
I
that,
might have to re-rank some things.
when you hear that crunch,
Yeah, that's,
when you bite into that lettuce,
that's fresh lettuce. And, oh, I need to get the zooms down because I remember you guys used to show me them. The Much Dank videos where it's just sudden dramatic zoom.
Yeah, Jason.
Like, out of context things or just nowhere in particular, just here's a zoom.
you might already have a lot of moments from me.
Much dangerous king editor. Yo, I would say this is gonna be hard for me. Because if anyone asks me Wendy's or Checkers, I'm gonna go to Checkers all day. But for the simple fact that at the time of the day, when we were brought home both burgers, I think when it comes to taste and we're also taking into play the actual presentation, I might have to drop Checkers. Only because it seems like Wendy's came in with the same amount of quality and taste, but it just looks like an entirely better burger. So I think I'm gonna put Wendy's at an A. I'm gonna have to drop Checkers to a B.
What about you? What you guys say?
I think I already have the Checkers at the B because that was the one we had right before this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the Checkers is at the B. I think I will absolutely. I think I will agree with them. Even just off of the presentation alone, because it was the best looking burger so far.
The best, yeah.
Yeah. I want to say the best tasting too. And does what was that? Wendy's? We just had Wendy's.
That was Wendy's.
Yeah. Does Wendy's have like a special sauce or anything when it comes to their burgers?
I don't know, but speaking of special sauce, I think I need to drop McDonald's because McDonald's mac sauce was too bold, right? Like, I think it was cutting through. This burger had a really decently proportioned everything.
Yeah.
So I might need to go ahead and drop McDonald's. I might have to go ahead and replace where McDonald's was with Checkers. And I think Wendy's is going to be my A burger for sure.
I think Wendy's is going to be my burger. Presentation alone was phenomenal, and like biting into something that had actually fresh lettuce, like you could hear it, you can taste the crunch.
Makes a difference, man.
It
Yeah,
makes
makes all
so
difference,
much difference. I don't know why they don't do the whole slice of lettuce anymore. It's shredded and it's always comes out like soft, and you don't taste it half the time. You
Yeah.
get lettuce and it's in there.
I think if I did for today, if I would have did Checkers or Wendy's insides with Checkers outsides, that would have been pretty good.
Now for this next one.
No, there's no one.
I got beef with this next one.
All right.
The Steak and Shake was the first burger spot that I tried when we moved here.
Can I tell you guys a story about Steak and Shake too?
Yes.
Because Steak and Shake,
Dirty.
when I came from Texas and I didn't know about Steak and Shake until I started college at Full Sail back in 2015, and one of the students who I was cool with, his name was Michael. He's from Jupiter, Florida. So like he's from out here, and he was like, "Yo, like I think we were coming out of class, and there's a lot of different restaurants around Full Sail," and he was like, "Hey, let's go to Steak and Shake." Now, in my mind, the first thing that I thought when I heard Steak and Shake was a shake of steak, like blended in. I know it sounds wild, right? But like I automatically assumed that this was a shake place where you can get steak in, because they do weird stuff like that. Like ice cream with like burgers and like there's.
I had bacon flavored ice cream. That's
See what I'm saying?
But you thought the whole burger was inside the blender?
I thought I thought that it was like some, salty sweet type of. I know it sounds like a real high moment, but I really thought that. And then I got there, and we went there like 10 o'clock at night, and I found that it was something different than what I obviously thought, and it was okay. It wasn't what I expected. It wasn't a drinkable steak, but it was alright.
That's what you did expect, though.
That's what I did expect.
You
They gonna see it before we do.
expectations.
Oh well.
Oh, we got the wrapper now?
Oh, okay.
Double
Okay.
wraps.
Show them the fit. Show them the fit.
We got a double wrap. I can see through it. I can see a little bit of lettuce there, I think. But nice presentation right there.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't really saw so much detail on the wrapping with the other ones.
Oh, this one's upside down though.
Oh, look, the bun kind of look clean.
Oh, you can just see with the grease. You can just tell.
Oh, that bun is
That's a
straight flat.
Okay.
redemption.
Now I will say I'm not really a fan of these type of pickles on my burgers. If you can open the bun here. I've never really been a fan of those type of pickles on burgers. Like
Oh, the long
Yeah,
pickles.
the long
ones.
pickles, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really.
Oh, when they
That's
said it's a
different.
basic burger, they were not kidding. But
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, so we just got a little layer of ketchup. Now they don't. I like onions, so I'm cool with the ring onions, but I know they might not like this because they have the whole.
I'm gonna put it on. I can tolerate onions a lot better now. So put it on, like try to even it out a little bit.
Go ahead and put all the onions to the right so Jason can have all that.
Hey, for Steak and Shake's burger, yeah, it's gonna need it for that redemption. I was extremely disappointed when I got this burger at Steak and Shake. It was the first burger spot that I went to when we moved here, and so I was really expecting like something like awesome, not deeply in the blender or nothing, but I didn't have a good time with this the first time I tried it. So this is redemption. Maybe that was a fluke.
I'll switch my pickles with you so then you don't have the big slices. I don't mind pickles. Actually, sure. I'll just take this.
Yeah, I wasn't waiting for it. I'm getting the middle piece.
Yeah, you get the middle piece.
All right.
You just have to show it to the camera though.
I'm the main character with the steak and
So
shake
it's
one.
not like a lot really going in the inside, like you really
I
see
really
mostly
cut
the
most of
beef and obviously the pickles and onions from the side, but
Yeah, this is their when you get the number one and everything, it either is their signature or it's like a very standard burger.
they're playing it safe with this. I feel like they're playing safe. Like the pickles, the long pickles, that's a little risky for me. I don't like long pickles. They taste like regular pickles. I just don't like them, but we'll see.
It's the taste that's really going to do it for it.
Of course.
Now, before we dig into this, can we all agree, or can we maybe like come to an understanding that based off of the signature burger or the burger that is in the forefront of the marketing, you should be able to make a kind of a judgment of the spot itself that you're getting it from and said other items there, because that burger should represent a lot of the things that they're going for. Did I wrote that correctly?
I don't know. I'm lost. I think I got what you're trying to say.
So we had that debate. I know what he's talking
Like
about.
in terms of just a Burger King being a place where the burgers should be pretty great.
Yeah, that's a good example. If I go to Burger King, yes, the name itself should sell me alone, and the Whopper is the burger in the forefront. The one that they market a lot. It's number one for a reason. Mm-hmm. If I don't like the Whopper, if I think the Whopper's ass, then can I make a judgment of maybe most of the items that would be on that list because they're all to a degree variations of the Whopper?
Not well, sure. I think you could. I think as far as like an overall stance on my end, like with any fast food, I kind of look at them with the same filter. Like my expectations are literally to the floor. So if I don't have, if I let's say I go to McDonald's and I get a Big Mac and my Big Mac is trash, like I'm not gonna say, oh wow, like I had these high expectations and wow, maybe everything else on McDonald's menu is probably bad than this, because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be a 10-minute meal, 5-minute meal. So because of this, I don't really have these huge, like my heart's never broken. Most times when I go to fast food, they forget the straw, they forget my drink. You know what I mean? So you know, I never I keep my expectations low, so I'm never unsatisfied when I decide to spend $5 on a meal, because this is just kind of how it comes with. And if the McDonald's burger isn't that great, I'm not gonna say the chicken nuggets are gonna be horrible. I'm you know, because it's just at the end of the day, it's all fast food. It's all supposed to be mid.
Yeah.
But there's a tier list of mid, as you see.
Mid.
We're doing a tier list of the high mids and the low mids, but it's fast food. It's
the mid of the mids.
And I will always say too, like in regards to burgers, because I feel like every burger place has like their safe burger, like something like this, something where it's, you know what you're getting. It's going to be, you know, simple burger, lettuce, maybe tomatoes, your basic condiments. Then there's always something that they usually throw together, like McDonald's has the Big Mac with the Big Mac sauce. Technically, the Whopper is their like signature and everything. They usually have like the Whopper Juniors or their regular burgers. Every place I feel like has their basic burger and then like a signature burger, like separated sometimes. Of course, not every spot does have that, but I feel like personally, when you go to a spot and get like the safe burger, you're picking it safely. It shouldn't be too great. It shouldn't be too bad. If you're getting something exotic, you want something exotic.
Yeah, and I think your expectations should be pretty low, especially when like you're at a hybrid place where they do fast food and ice cream. Because with Dairy Queen and with Steak and Shake, like their main thing is shakes, right? So if they lack on a burger, if we were just to compare Dairy Queen and Steak and Shake together, it's like, okay, they mostly focus on ice cream. So it's like the burgers shouldn't be the best. Maybe we had like 2 milkshakes.
It's an afterthought, right?
Yeah. But well, let's see what this guy going for. So.
All right, cheers.
Moment of truth.
Yeah. This ain't it, Chief.
Still ass. Yeah. Still trash. You know what's funny too? There's good form to it. There's good form, like it's layered evenly, but I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the steak itself that gets to me, because it's a lot of the same things: onions, pickles, and whatnot. But
I think it looks so neat because of the fact that it's so minimal, right? Because of the fact that it's only a slab of ketchup, there's only a little bit of onions and pickles, and they give it to you. So I don't think they could have made it an eyesore because they didn't put a lot to begin with. But I think it's literally just places that are like hybrid places that do other things. Like Steak and Shake is an ice cream place, and Dairy Queen's an ice cream place. Like this is a D to me. This is right next to Dairy Queen, and I just their focus isn't on this. Their focus is on a shake, man. Like this is just not. This is not it. It's not.
yeah,
I can taste this here.
yeah. If we didn't have the Dairy Queen burger with us, this would be at the bottom.
No, this would be after if it wasn't for Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen, but I'm putting this on Florida Dairy Queen. That's why they would.
Which both of them match that same philosophy that you were just talking about. That they're both hybrid spots. So
Actually, yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
kind of makes sense that they're sitting right next to each other.
Dude, the Butterfinger shake at Steak and Shake is fine, but the burger is, you know.
Let me tell you about the Nutter Butter Smoothie.
You know?
Bro, I wish we could have gone to Sonic, but like that one I actually found was much further away.
Yo, tearing all the milkshakes at every place, dude.
That's a trip to the bathroom.
Yeah, so I take my bedroom, Chris, you take downstairs.
That's a lot of milkshakes.
That would be an adventure though, but that would be really fun. But we'd have to like the smallest of the shakes and like 2 sips and that's it, man. And like go on, because that's a lot of different shakes.
That's a lot of shakes, and that's a lot of milk. But yeah, no, I agree with you with that. It felt very plain, honestly. I will appreciate that this one did have at least seasoned beef, but it didn't do well with just that. That's it.
You know what it tastes like? The actual meat. It tastes like Worcestershire sauce. Like the meat tastes like it was like cooked with Worcestershire sauce for sure.
Yeah,
like,
I can
just steak sauce that was just used to get it done. I mean, it's steak and shake, so I get it.
They use steak burgers, yeah.
That's a D for me.
Honestly, yeah, probably put it around. I'm gonna put it on D.
Oh yeah, no, Derek was F for sure. And with that being said, I still haven't tasted anything that meets my metrics of an S. And I don't know, does that mean like I'm overreaching? Maybe I should set my bar low for fast food. Like there has to be a burger out there that meets the standards of an S. Am I right?
For fast food?
I mean, yes, you're not getting that at fast food spot.
Yeah, you're not getting that fast
I don't know if y'all.
Okay.
Back at home, the burgers at the at our like local theater at the town that we all came from,
yes,
our stove.
synergy.
Those burgers were for some reason made with absolute love, dog.
But I don't count like places that just so happen to serve food, like a hotel with a burger, a movie theater with a burger, because they have a different standard because of the fact that they're a hosting establishment who serves food. So I'm gonna put that in a totally different ball field or rating scale than a company where their sole focus is just food, right? And before we get to our last sandwich, I would like to go ahead and just talk a little bit about some of the what do you call it like this, the things that didn't necessarily make the group of what we're the burger, but I think there's some things that are like really good to like just bring up, like good places that are like good contenders, but we didn't get a chance to grab them.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's
I haven't
Jr.
tried
Carl's,
that one
Carl's
yet.
Jr. burgers go hard. I've always been a fan.
Honorable
of Carl's
mentions. There we go. That's
Honorable
Jr.
mentions,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Honorable mentions.
So
Carl's Jr., huh?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. For me, or Hardee's, wherever you're from, it's called either or. The burgers at Carl's Jr., even the most like basic, like safe one and whatnot, have always been stellar for me. Maybe I'm on a completely other side because I've heard people talk down about Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, but I also am not a fan of Whataburger. So, what do y'all feel about
That
Whataburger?
was my next. See, he read my mind because
here
honorable
we go.
mention. And honestly, he's a disgrace to all Texans everywhere.
That is not true.
You shouldn't don't even speak the word sexist around the Newman because you cannot talk about burgers unless you talk about Whataburger. And maybe a lot of outside third party opinions, maybe, oh, well, you're from Texas, so like obviously you're gonna say Whataburger is the best because you're biased. No, hands down, not just as a burger place, but as a sandwich place. Their chicken sandwiches, their burgers, their nuggets, babe. When we went to Texas for Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving, because that's so random, right? You go to fast food day after Thanksgiving. We ordered
Yeah,
Whataburger for breakfast. It was fire, right?
Yeah,
It was fire, right?
it was.
That spicy ketchup, right? Yeah. So my opinion as a Texan, obviously, I think Whataburger is up there. And if we had a Whataburger set right here, it'd be bad competition for a lot of the competitors for sure.
For me, for my honorable mention, funny enough, yeah, Sonic. Like, I used to go to Sonic
Yes.
all the time. Not only just for their burgers, they have such a wide menu. Like, they have a menu where it goes past 40. And not a lot of places got stuff like that where you have different options. And not only do they serve, chicken sandwiches, coney dogs, there are many, many different slushies, ices, smoothies, ice creams. Oh boy.
Oh, I got one. I got a good contender. Can't find a single one of them in Central Florida. Jack in
Jack
the
in the
Box.
Box. I knew you were gonna say that. Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box
Yeah.
burgers are crazy. Bro, you go to Jack in the Box at like 2 a.m. You can get you some egg rolls, some burritos, some tacos, some chicken tenders.
Do they look good? Nah.
You can get Chinese food, Mexican food, and American food for like $6.
So Sonic and Jack in the Box, like, yeah, we got burgers, but don't you want to try everything else on the
Yeah,
on
pretty
the menu?
much. Jack in the Box does have a large menu too, actually.
Fill out the munchie meal at Jack in the Box. For $6, you get like half their menu. It's great.
One more honorable mention for me. Like I said, if we're not including like burgers at like theaters and nothing and whatnot, not Steak and Shake, Shake Shack. The burger at Shake Shack blew me away when we had that back in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah, now you remember.
Oh.
Yeah. That burger knocked us out,
my
bro.
gosh.
Shake Shack. I don't think I remember Shake Shack in Vegas.
Oh, let me tell you, that was the best burger and shake combo I've ever had so far. To call it perfect is an understatement, honestly. And I don't take that lightly when I come to food. It was worth going there twice. And we went to Vegas for 3 days.
No, we thought we had found the holy grail burger spots, but we were like, bro, this is like a brand new restaurant. We've never heard of this before. Been around for a minute and a half. We're sitting there. We're sitting in the restaurant. Restaurant.
Yeah, you were in the restaurant after, right?
Like I said, yeah, we were knocked out, but we were in love with that burger, dog.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Shake Shack. I don't think I'm familiar with Shake Shack, but for sure, Steak and Shake. Next time I go to Vegas, I'm going to see that. 'Cause I don't remember.
Well, I believe we got one. There is one downtown Orlando.
There's a Shake Shack here?
I believe I saw one.
Oh, we might have to go.
Can we fact check that?
I'll put something up on it.
Yeah, in this part of the video, you just put the maps location.
Yeah.
But one dishonorable mention though, because I gotta give it to one that I've tried multiple times because people thought it was gonna be the best thing in the world. In-N-Out Burger.
Oh, careful.
I know.
Careful.
You might get jumped, but I got the same opinion. But
This is why. Because In-N-Out Burger, I was expecting it to be phenomenal. And the thing about In-N-Out Burger that I'm noticing too is you need to customize it with a lot of lingo for it to be a good burger. Because they got 4, like when I went there at least, they had like 4 burgers on the menu. That's it. I was like, where's the rest of the menu? It's burger, double burger, burger with cheese, and like a burger with bacon or something like that. And you're like, oh, I'm supposed to get me my Krabby Patty 4x4 animal style, let it on a raft, sink it, let it swim, all that bubble bath line of food on it. And it's just like, bro, put it on the menu. That's a lot of extra work. I just want it to taste good. And not only that, it didn't taste that great.
I'm gonna hold you. I know In-N-Out Burger, like Whataburger for Texas, In-N-Out Burger's a California thing. When they first brought out In-N-Out Burger back to Texas, the fries, not gonna lie, they're trash. Like I'll give it the burger, personal preference. Burgers is alright, but the fries are like this big, bro. I can't get with it.
the scrawny, yeah.
I can't get with it.
And because they brought it like right next to our hometown, we had a lot of the usual suspects to go to all the time, like the Dairy Queens and the Burger Kings and the McDonald's and whatnot. So everybody hyped up In-N-Out. So I think that also affected at least my initial opinion of it.
It probably affected mine.
Yeah, and once again, the whole like gimmick with the menu was just kind of a turn off alone.
Nah, it's trash.
So let's go ahead and introduce our last burger.
All right, so this one's a little bit different. So we got Chili's, and I know Chili's isn't particularly a burger place, but there are a grill place technically, right?
Sure.
I guess we could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was gonna throw another mystery one, and the mystery that y'all were gonna get was gonna be a Denny's burger, and I had to turn that one down when I got there and the power was out. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah, they got a fry on the burger.
Yo, real quick, hold on. Can we just
They got
look into this
a fry on the
for
burger.
for the people? They got a fry in a burger. This is a bold statement.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
This is a bold statement. Nah, the guy that was in the back,
Bro, that's someone who was clocking out in 5 minutes, bro.
That looks like it was punched. All right.
but keep it real. I think with like eat-in restaurants that deliver, I've noticed that there's a quality difference or a presentation quality difference only for the simple fact that it's being delivered. Like an Applebee's, a Chili's, an Outback, like when you actually get that on a plate in the restaurant, it always looks better than when it's delivered all the time. So I'm not gonna judge that to say that that's how they look like in a restaurant, because when you're waiting for like 20 minutes to get your food, they always look way better than that. Yeah, that looks like a fist.
and also, if it comes out looking whack in the
well,
restaurant,
ain't nothing you
the waiter's the first person here.
Yeah, put these fries in the air fryer.
Put those in there fryer. Well, someone's gonna get a fry in their
We
piece.
leaving the fry on?
Yeah, we're gonna leave the fry on.
All right.
So I'm gonna take this
That's
off.
the case. Put a fry on each side.
Put fry on each side. So
Yeah,
I will say though, this is much bigger. Like compared to everything, there's fries in the bun, literally.
But yeah, I think the reason why it looks more filling is because they took a little bit longer. It's not fast food, right? Like it's not, like it actually took a little bit to get that prepared. So I think we're gonna kind of see that just in how we taste this, as opposed to an example.
Yeah, this one might be in regards to taste, probably like one of the better ones.
Yeah.
It's so bad it gives to our dog.
This is what I've been referring my A tier or S tier. This is what I've been waiting on it for.
So there's a little bit of fry in everyone's piece. All right.
All right, bet.
Right?
For signature, right?
That's how it's supposed to come, apparently.
Go ahead and take your pieces. So in terms of looks and meat,
The burger is beefy. The thing is hefty.
That thing is thick. I'm also starting to feel that fullness though. Took like 7 burgers in.
Whoa.
Let's get it.
Grand finale.
Grand finale, guys.
Yeah, I think the middle piece you be eating more than that just within the middle piece alone.
Yeah, I had to give him some of them. Oh yeah, and they have that little secret sauce to this too.
Just about to mention that here. I'm tasting it good.
I completely forgot about that sauce.
So I found my S burger, but I think this is a cheat. And the reason why this is a cheat S burger because this is not fast food, and I think you can literally taste and see the difference of a fast food burger and a burger that's prepped at a quote it's not fine dining, bro. It's just a quote restaurant. This
Chili's are far from that.
clearly shows that there was more put into the burger. You can tell the price difference because the patty is a lot thicker. You have a lot more consistency within ingredients. The bun tastes the best out of all of them. So I'm gonna give it a S just for the simple fact that it is the most quality burger in my opinion. But I think that is for the simple fact that this is not a fast food burger for sure. What do you guys think?
So I did have a big piece there. I didn't realize it, but I actually am gonna agree with you on that because not alone, let alone the sauce and overall, it did taste pretty fresh. You can actually taste that it was smoked too.
Yeah.
You can taste that it wasn't something that they just threw together within 5 minutes.
Yeah, no Burger King tattoos on this.
No burger tattoos.
This one feels more fulfilling to eat too. This one's a lot more. Once again, probably with the cheat that you said, like it's coming from the restaurant or whatnot, and fast food places. But yeah, this one feels much more satisfying to eat. And yeah, whatever sauce that was, the secret chili sauce, that definitely added to it. That
Sauce was actually pretty good. Like it had one of those build up aftertastes that once it started to hit, you're like, oh, hold on, this is really good. The first bite, it was like, hold on, it's starting kind of, oh, now I'm tasting it.
Yeah, so I think to conclude this Tornado Chili's, for me, this is just my personal tier preference. It's gonna be Chili's is S, Wendy's is A, B is Checkers, C is McDonald's, D is Burger King.
You can have multiple in a certain category too.
Oh, then Steak and Shake and Dairy Queen both.
yeah, that's the case.
They both get F's from me, bro. Dairy Queen gotta do better. Florida Dairy Queen gotta do better. I apologize to the Texas Dairy Queen because this is in any shape, form, or fashion is a representation of back home. But this Dairy Queen up the street, booty.
Going down the list, it's gonna get that S for me. Wendy's, I'm gonna actually still keep Wendy's at an S as well. Overall, the freshness and like as a burger place, keeping that freshness alone, that's something that I would cherish in regards to it. I might give the Checkers in regards to it. Checkers was really good. It's stayed consistent with it.
Excuse me.
B, I'm gonna give to McDonald's, the Big Mac. It's a safe pick. C, I'm definitely putting there for Burger King. D, Steak and Shake, and then F, Dairy Queen. Sorry, Dairy Queen. You're an ice cream place.
Yeah, I got basically the same list. Yeah, Chili's.
Chili's.
Yeah, and burger.
Yeah. I'm just messing with you.
Well, I'd say
No,
Chili's, right? Like,
I'm just messing. I'm trying to throw you off on purpose.
Yeah, Chili's burger, the Wendy's, the Checkers, then McDonald's, Burger King, and the importance of all this is that the Dairy Queen and the Steak and Shake are at the bottom. Those weren't good. Once again, we don't speak on the behalf of all Dairy Queens. Steak and Shakes, I don't know. That's a gamble. That wasn't good.
so let's talk about the tune into next time. What do you guys want to try? Like, what do you guys think would be a good? We've been talking about all these ice cream places. It sounds like the next thing is
Ice cream.
shakes.
Oh boy.
That's a day. I'm down for a pizza journey too.
Pizza one would actually be interesting. I would say that.
That's gonna be kind of hard, bro. That's a lot of boxes.
Yes.
We might need to do that with a group. We might need to, hire a couple of people for that.
Well, I mean, yeah, because even a small, depending on how many we decide to choose from,
That's a lot.
there's still a lot.
That's 8 slices.
Can we actually just like order all of them at the same time, so then we can like have all the pizza guys box in the front?
That would be hilarious.
But something about box it out for the tip.
Show down for the tip.
But yeah, like an ice cream or a pizza one, or if y'all want to do like a wings challenge too, like hot sauces, I'd be
Now
down for
that
that.
seems
Hot sauce one?
that might be a little bit more easier to stomach. I think the what is the smallest amount of wings you can get at any given place? Like eight piece for any of them.
I think maybe like a 6 to 8.
So we're probably gonna need some help getting them eat it. We're probably gonna Veronica, you might have to come in on that one. But
We can make our own wings and just try like if we want to get certain hot sauces.
hot sauce.
Yeah, because grabbing wings somewhere is a gamble. You can get a soggy wing. You can get a really hard, crunchy wing at different places and whatnot. Unless you want to just like different type of wings from the same spot. Or if we want to make our own wings and then
just
do
try
then a
sauces?
sauce challenge.
That's
Cheerless.
gonna hurt.
Yeah.
We can do a hot one.
I'll order the hot ones.
Y'all want to do a hot ones interview?
Hey.
A hot ones interview, quick parody.
So we're gonna need milk, obviously.
Of course.
All right. Yeah. Hot sauce. 2 weeks from now. How about that?
I'm down with that.
Good.
Well, I think this concludes. What do you call this? Eternal Saints tier list? Full tier list?
You gotta give us something catchy. What was the thing? Oh.
The Saints burger list.
Something. The algorithm. I think the algorithm's gonna catch was anything with the word tier. I think you got it.
Yeah, cheers. Mostly.
Make sure tiers in the title for sure. And I think that's it.
We'll come up with the name. You'll see
Yeah.
the title name.
Boom.
Hey.
Stir fry.
That's the purpose.
Turn up,